Today we're going to do a little instructional video on how to change the fans out in the hood of your BioCube. We're going to do a 29-gallon BioCube. The procedure is essentially the same for the 8 and 14-gallon BioCubes as well. There are a couple reasons that you could want to change out the fans. One reason is because they've stopped working, and the other reason is because you want to upgrade them to even more powerful fans that will aid in cooling. The BioCube is a warmer tank. It runs that way. You throw in an extra pump like the Corellia there. Throw in a protein skimmer, and I also have a couple of 5-watt halogen lights that run in the tank. Do that and you're going to end up with slightly warmer temperatures than you're used to, and you can reduce that simply by putting in more powerful fans. So that's what we're going to do. The fans that I purchased, I got for $19 on eBay from eLoot. Great shop, good prices, good fans. They'll prove to be very quiet, you'll see once we get them in. And also I found that they have just exceptional customer service. I had to contact them via email. I got a quick response back, extremely helpful, and willing to answer all my questions. Okay, as far as tools, you're going to just need a Phillips screwdriver and probably some wire clippers, scissors, or a knife if you want. There's going to be some cable ties that you have to clip. So we have screws to undo here, 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 and here. So we're going to go ahead and unscrew those. Okay, once all the screws are off, the acrylic cover simply lifts away. I always keep the screws in it, that way I don't lose them. So now we have 2 more screws, here and here, that have to come off. Once those are off, the reflector lifts away, revealing your innards. Okay, once again, since I only have one hand, I already cut the cable ties. They were holding these wires around those wires. So by cutting them, you can free this. Both of the fans, pull back, attach right there, and you just carefully pull them, and they come undone. So you notice the 2 fans are opposite, and that's one blows, one sucks. That way the air passes through and out. Each fan has 4 screws, here, 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 and here. I've already undone those because it's just easier. We set those aside. Now this is our new Ada fan. Much more powerful fan, and let's compare them here. One thing you'll notice right off the bat is thickness. These fans are not the same size. So for the BioCube, that means that this fan is going to stick up over the housing, and our reflector is going to bump it. So what we're going to do later is take these louvers and we're going to cut them so that they won't even be there anymore, or they'll be moved out of the way in some fashion. And that will also help us with our airflow, I think, because they're restrictive. Now they are facing a specific direction, so I'm not sure if that's what's going to blow our air over our lighting. So I'm going to do a little research on that before I go hacking into things completely. I may want to still face them that way or devise some other way to do that. So now we're going to go ahead and install the other fans. And they come with these silicone grommets, which are designed to reduce vibration. E-Loot, the guy from eBay, Mark, he gives you two sets of screws. Gives you long screws and gives you these shorter screws, which I had used. I'm going to choose the long ones, I think. And the idea, according to him, is to mount the fans in such a way that the fan housing is actually not touching the little braces on the BioCube, but when you flip your lid back over, it hangs, and that will reduce the vibration and the noise, because it's not going to be directly touching your hood. And you can see that the way the plastic is designed, that's just inviting kind of an echo of noise. So that's a good way to get rid of it. Just a quick side note, be careful of your lights. You know, at $30 some odd a pop, you don't want to break those. If you feel uncomfortable with them there, go ahead and remove them, set them aside, just to be careful, and try not to mess with any of the other wires. You can put cable ties back on them. You could use electrical tape, or the way things look to me, you could probably just leave it, but that's up to you. It's when you're dealing with electricity, I'm not going to give you any advice.